If you're buying a property, I'm going to give you a tip in this video which will be beneficial to you and which you need to be very, very much aware of. It's arisen out of a couple of transactions that I'm involved in at the moment, and the questions or queries have arisen. I'm acting for the vendor in one transaction and the purchaser in the other, and coincidentally both situations the queries have arisen in relation to parking. And in relation to the purchaser, he has asked me what is the position in relation to parking. Is there a parking space with the property that he's buying? And I've explained to him the situation as I see it from the title documents, that there is, for example, one parking space allotted by a management company for the particular property, and it's up to the management company then from time to time to allocate the parking whatever way they see fit. And in buying this particular property, this purchaser is getting a license to have or park one motor vehicle outside his property in the parking space. Now, the purchaser then was of the view that the auctioneer had told him something different. In other words, a different arrangement in relation to parking. And I said to him, look, be very, very careful about what the auctioneer would have told you, because either he may have been mistaken, or he may be exaggerating, or he may be misleading, or whatever. I'm not suggesting wrongdoing here in any regard. The point that I'm making is this, that the conditions of sale of the property, the standard contract for the sale of property, residential property in Ireland, at number 15, concerns the rights, liabilities and the condition of the property in sale. And it basically means that the vendor will disclose all rights and liabilities that the vendor is aware of in relation to the property prior to sale. And subject to that obligation, the purchaser then will buy with full notice of A, the actual state and condition of the property, and that's why it's important to get a structural survey carried out, and B, will buy with full knowledge of the various rights and liabilities that have been disclosed to him by the vendor. So, to get back to the auctioneer situation, if an auctioneer says there's a car parking space or there's 2 or 3 of them, then that is of no value to the purchaser and is not legally enforceable, quite frankly, because the condition in the contract 15 and 16 basically says that you buy the property subject to the condition that it's in and subject to the rights and liabilities which should have been disclosed to you by the vendor. And your solicitor, if you're buying the property, is going to engage with the other solicitor. He's going to, or she's going to, raise pre-contract inquiries and various requisitions and so on, and that is the legal position. Be absolutely clear on that your solicitor needs to find out, and we'll look at the contract, look at the general conditions, look at the special conditions, and make the inquiries. And whatever information you glean from that, that is the position in relation to, for example, parking or any other issue to do with the property. But be very careful that you don't listen to neighbours or friends or the auctioneer or anybody else. The contract is the contract and you're bound by it, and as I say, your solicitor is going to make the various inquiries, and they are the information you get arising from that is the information that you're going to need to rely on and is the information that you're going to be bound by. I hope you find this useful. If you do, give us the thumbs up down below, and you may be interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel.